Welcome to the Mind vs. Action journey, where every week I will share experiences, thoughts, and ideas on how you can go from thoughts in your mind to actually taking actions. Life is not formed by just what is in our mind, but by actually taking action on what is in our mind. It is not enough to simply hope, think, and wish. We must take action. Thinking, wishing, and believing simply isn't enough. I am sold on the whole philosophy that everything starts in the mind, but where I break away is that not everything we conceive in it will materialize, especially if we do not put in the real work to make it so. We can think, we can wish, we can believe, but if we do not take some form of action, nothing happens. Ideas, wishes, dreams, hopes, aspirations, desires, wants, you name it, they are all in abundance. What is not in abundance is people actually taking action over them. And actions are what we need to bring them into fruition. Nothing can happen without actions. Nothing. I'll take you again back to my middle school days. For me, this was a fun and transformative stage, so I have many fond memories of it. It was sixth grade for me. This meant going from being the top dog in elementary to now being the underdog again in middle school. The school I attended offered a sixth grade camp where you leave for a week to the middle of nowhere somewhere in the mountains. It was very fun for sure. I got in trouble as usual and almost got sent back the second day for putting toothpaste on the eyelids of other kids while they were sleeping. Cruel, I know. The only reason I was not sent back was because there was no transportation to send me back. And not being able to be sent back home came to be a blessing in disguise for me, as on the third or fourth day, we went to this place where a supposed magic tree lived. And the story was that whatever you asked of it with real desire, you would receive. I really wanted for this eighth grade girl to be my girlfriend, but she was popular, beautiful, and part of the cool people group. Or so they said. She had no idea who I was, but I did. So that is what I wished for, silently to that magical tree in the middle of nowhere. I said to myself, what do I have to lose by simply going with the idea that this tree had powers? Nobody knew that I was actually wishing for something. So if it came true or not, nobody would know. Nobody would know what I wished for that day. Naively, I believed without a shadow of a doubt that this tree would make my desire of making this girl my girlfriend a reality. A couple months later, Rebecca became my girlfriend, and we remained a couple even after she graduated from middle school and left for high school. Now, it was not the tree that made it a reality for me. It was my extreme desire to make it be, and the fact that I really believed that because I had asked this from this tree, the tree would deliver. But I knew I had to put in the work. And I did. Naively, I did everything I had to do because in my mind, it was meant to be. So no matter what I did wrong, I could not fail. I would make her my girlfriend. So I tried everything, failed at many, but arrived at what I wanted. Yes, it started in my mind. Yes, it started with the burning desire. Yes, I was an idiot for believing the story of the tree. But this would not have happened if I had not taken the action to just go for it and to truly believe that I would not fail. That tree simply gave me that extra push to believe that I could and that I could actually make it happen. The rest was up to me. I did not wait and did nothing and expected for the tree to do it all the work. I put in the work to make it a reality. This is why I say that I do believe that everything we conceive in our minds can happen, but only if we take action. Only if we are willing to pay the price to make it happen, and most importantly, believe in ourselves that we have the ability to make it so. Your mindset will always determine your success when followed by actions and a burning desire to see things through. The truth is that without the proper mindset, you will not execute the actions necessary to achieve what you want. If you don't execute on your actions, you will not accomplish what you desire. If you do not accomplish what you desire, you will not fulfill your vision you have set for your life. And if you do not fulfill your vision, you will have lived a very empty life. I believe that life in itself is simple. We humans complicate it with our desires. And there is nothing wrong with that, so long as we are willing to fortify our mind and take actions. For me, the steps to achieving anything are the same regardless of who you are, how old you are, what gender you are, or where you come from, or even where you start from. 1. Know what you want and why you want it. Many people cannot get past this one. They think they know what they want, but as soon as they hit a little resistance, they're immediately taken off course. Sooner or later, we will all come into a dip, a point in which we feel helpless or think that we made a mistake by thinking that we could pull it off. Things are just not always going to go as planned. It is at this time that most people bail out on their dreams and desires. This is why the importance of evaluating the worthiness of your reasons for why you are doing what you are doing and being extremely clear on what you are and what you want and why you want it is critical. When you know what you want and why you want it, all roadblocks can be surpassed. 2. Commit yourself to your goal. This point is linked directly to knowing what you want. The reason most people will not commit to their goal is they really don't know what it is and if they really want it. Let's face it, if you approach a goal with the attitude of, it would be nice to achieve this, are you really committed? If not, why waste your time going after it? Commit to it. As the old saying goes, burn all the boats and conquer your own island of dreams and desires, whatever they are. Make the decision today that you are all in achieving what you want. 3. Take bold actions. Notice I did not say timid actions. I said bold actions. This means being bold, taking risk, putting yourself out there for the entire world to see. And yes, any action is better than no action. If you got points 1 and 2 secure, you may want to take a long, hard look at this one. Nothing happens without actions, period. I can already hear the followers of the law of attraction and The Secret booing me on this point. But believe me, I am a big believer of the law of attraction and parts of the whole secret movement and even the whole manifestation idea, but only when it is used in conjunction with actions, massive actions. There are way too many couch creators talking about the law of attraction, The Secret, and manifesting, but they refuse to take a look at their actions, their results. Results are directly proportional to a person's vibration and their actions. No actions, no results. Remember, timid actions equals timid results. Bold actions equals spectacular results. Their formula is truly that simple. Number 4, have a strong determination to finish what you start. This by far is probably the toughest one to work through. With the emphasis today on multitasking and the next big thing right around the corner, many people become distracted. If they don't become distracted, as soon as they hit a wall or a dip, they look for an easier way, the magic pill, or simply quit. This point is also closely tied into point number 1, knowing what you want and why you want it. If you truly deeply know exactly what you want and why you want it, you will find the determination to finish what you start, no matter how long it takes or how hard the journey is. I leave you with a harsh but necessary truth that must be accepted. You are the main reason for your success or lack thereof. I know this can sound harsh, but it is true. Remember, it is your mind, your thoughts, your actions, your process, your results, your life. It's time to go from just thinking to actually doing. Please subscribe to my blog, podcast, or YouTube channel to get notifications when my weekly entry is posted. I promise I will never disappoint. Thank you. Until next time, I challenge you to own your thoughts, actions, process, results, and ultimately your life story. Most importantly, I challenge you to go from thoughts in your mind to taking actual actions on those thoughts, as nothing happens until actions are taken.